One night in Moscow makes a hard man humble. Not much between despair and ecstasy. One night in Moscow and the tough guys tumble. Can't be too careful with your company. I can feel the devil walking next to me.
Please don't kill us.
Be real, this can't be real, this can't be real.
You like what you see!
Okay, I want to address this whole business with Hunter and the whole DNA on the knife that he was holding. And maybe somebody's already addressed this, I don't know. I haven't heard this, but I have heard a lot of talk about this. I don't think that him and Emily were involved in any of the cleanup, any of it. What I think happened, I'm still not sure about if Dylan, I'm combining Bethany and Dylan's names now. If Bethany and Dylan were involved in a cleanup and they had help with moving bodies, things like that, like a lot of us have talked about, what are the chances, guys? Because there was so much damage done to Xana, sadly, and Kaylee. What are the chances that whoever did move the bodies got them mixed up and did actually have Kaylee in with Ethan, where Xana should have been? And Xana was upstairs because of the confusion. It is just so possible that that's what happened. No, I do not think, not for a hot second, that Hunter did something here. I don't. I have no reason to. He's not all over the board with his statements, like my friend Dylan. He's, Bethany, and is, it's confusing. So they're not, Hunter and Emily, they're not really unreliable at this point. They really aren't. So the only thing that makes me think, could it be, is that what we've all thought, that there was a cleanup and there was moving of bodies because of the blood pooling on their beds. And then the cleanup of the blood. So, something to think about. I do think that's what happened. But that's exactly what happened. Hunter had no idea. No idea. So, then the next thing I want to talk about, just for a brief second, is I find it fascinating how creators from YouTube, TikTok, how it feels like everybody has to have the right theory. It's like nobody wants to work together and say, okay, let's think about everything at play here. Let's think about everything that everybody's talked about. Let's check off what we have proven isn't correct. And let's look at what we haven't quite eliminated yet. Why is it that some creators have gotten stuck on certain belief systems, on their theories, and they don't want to step out of that? And I'm not trying to bash on creators. I'm just saying that even myself, I will even put myself in this, that there was a time where I put it all on the frats. I put it all on the frats, every bit of it. I thought Jackass was involved as far as keeping the girls away from the home. They got away from him and shit. So then we had two crimes in play. Well, that's been disproven because we see that Jack saw the girls get into a car. He didn't lose them. He knew. They got into a car and left. He didn't lose them at all. So that goes that theory. So do you see what I'm saying? I mean, so there's ways to eliminate. There are very simple ways to be able to eliminate certain thoughts that we've had, certain theories that we've had throughout the 3 years that we've been looking at this case. Because a lot of us have been talking about this, doing videos about this case from day one. And it is starting to drive a lot of us nuts. It truly is. Because we know that there's something that's not right. Something's not right. And it is very bothersome to a lot of us that they're wanting us to really believe that Brian's in prison. And I've never seen that before in my life. There's a reason why they're shoving that down our throat. There's a reason why there's not much out there about him. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of when we have a school, and I can't remember, I want to say it was the Sandy Hook one, but the kid, we had nothing on him. I remember seeing one black and white photo of him. That was it. And then I remember the one that happened in my state. And I remember we had very little on him too. And I thought that was very interesting. So there are certain things that our government can absolutely put to bed. They can absolutely put to bed and say, you're not going to find out about this for at least 20 years, 30 years. I wasn't kidding when I said it'll be my grandkids' children who find out about this, who finally find out about the Idaho 4. And by then, nobody's going to care. Because the ones that truly care will probably be gone. Truly. I mean, I hope some of you guys are here when they finally do tell us what's going on. Hell, I hope I'm here when they finally do. But you guys, I'm at the point where I just don't feel like they want us to know. And I feel like they're going to make sure that we don't know for a while. For quite some time. For quite some time. Reminds me of, I just watched all 3 Hangovers this weekend, or this last few days. One night in Bangkok, one night in Moscow. I mean, man, when Moscow you disappear in Moscow, or something bad happens in Moscow, Moscow has you. That's how it feels. Oh, you guys have a great day. Let me know what you think.